by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We'll be playing Jarvan versus Viego for the runes, Conqueror, Triple Accuracy, Coup, Magic Footwear, Cosmic. You already know. Jarvan's a champion that goes in and does not go out. He right-clicks the bad guy until one of them dies. So, Conqueror, the rest of the rune page just helps us do that. It does not help cowards, though. So careful if you're a coward and like to run away. Jarvan might not be the dude for you. Jarvan's kit, the passive gives us that 8% of the enemy's current HP on that auto attack. That's the big auto attack. Then that has a cooldown of its own on each target. The E deals AoE damage like that, deals magic damage around it, and then the Q deals damage and shreds the enemy's armor. When you combine the two, that's where you get the knock-up. As we're clearing, we don't really want to use the knock-up. Rather just waste time, but when it comes to fighting the champions, that's where Jarvan gets a lot of his power, because knock-ups are a type of CC that can't be avoided. Well, they can't be mitigated. Tenacity does nothing against it. We're just going to keep clearing for now. Jarvan has the opportunity for early ganks, but I'm just going to play for my top side. The Yasuo and the Yone. Alright. Even though Mr. Set hasn't pushed in, will Set stay and hit him under turret? No, so we keep farming. Too many people schizo post that one. They heard you should gank when the enemy pushes in. Unless the enemy's doing nothing. Set walked into the river, so he probably warded. And yeah, the basic things to know about Jarvan is that he's a bruiser champion, he deals good damage, he takes good damage. You won't be one-shotting someone very fast, but the duality is that you can survive pretty long in the fights, and that makes your best sort of fights. Any of the skirmishes, okay, Mr. Set really wants it here. There's his W, that's pretty good. Even though this is worded, we'll just let it rip right now, since these guys are trading right now. Hello, Mr. Set. EQ. Alto. 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 You better flash. Nice dodge by that guy, but we got a sums, and that's going to hurt him. Viego immediately trying to punish. One noob down. Yasuo is running to the right, so I'm not really seeing a great opportunity to get in. There goes Mr. Yasuo. But the Raptors are up. Q. Viego will be returning to these bad boys. Was surprised they're gone. That's too bad. That's too bad someone took all your Raptors. That's too bad. Leave a ward right there, and let's skedaddle. We don't want to contest the Krugs because the Set would come kick our ass, and my top laner has recalled, so that's our turn. Ruby Crystal Longsword Control Ward, and back to the camps. We got one of Viego's camps, and that's pretty good. That can accelerate us to level 6, so we'll just see what happens here. Boy. Yep. Oh, they're not going for it? They take some damage, but yeah, they're just gonna back off now. Alrighty. So now we're back on the reactive stage where we farm our camps and then wait for an opportunity. Turn 2, the dragon spawns, and that's something to play for, but I would really recommend, especially for a beginner, to just play for the farm and then any sort of gank or attack before you play for the objective itself. The dragon's cool, but that fire dragon, for example, gives us 3 attack damage. A single longsword is 10 attack damage, okay? So 3 camps is better than the dragon, and gets us closer to level 6, and we can't be contested on them, and it puts us in a position for a gank, you know? And if you ever do that dragon too early, well, you go against all of that, and that's why it becomes super hard. At least if the enemy stops you. See Viego not doing a camp right here. Very stupid. Okay, my Alistar's dying. Well played, boys. Definitely going to play for my level 6 here. We got the Respawn Raptors and the Scuttle Crab to play for. Hello, Myther Pantheon. Do you want to try for the Myther Pantheon going in for the stun here? Flash, EQ, and we miss everything. All right. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Q. Ulti. Auto. Q. The ulti gives us a dash, and we slam him down with a shit ton of damage. Since we got to level 6 so early, since we farmed everything properly. And let's take these respawned raptors. Yep. Oh! That's not the jungler. He's got the Paw Patrol on my case. Alrighty, that's our turn. We don't want to do any more because we spent the ulti. We have gold to spend. The camps are respawning. That's another good indicator of when it's time to recall. Tunneler, call fields, and off we go once again. Now the time spent farming, walking back on the map, our ulti's coming back up. The more ultis you get off, generally the more impact you're having. Even though Viego's got 3 freebies here, our small farm advantage is keeping us within range of him. Yeah, with Jarvan, he's all about the early game power, but he's also about not overdoing it. Okay. Close, close. Okay, they got the Samira. Now Pantheon, we have a question. Is this warded? He's trying to get the wave in. Alrighty, here's the trick. Walk right into him. Don't spend the EQ. W. Auto. 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 Another one. EQ. Hit him. Hit him. Ooh, he's going this way. My EQ's coming up eventually, big man. You never get out alive. EQ. Auto. Amazing. Jarvan takes skill, I think. Another one. Don't mind if I do. Right here, boys. Hello. EQ. Alto. Close. Trying to get eyes on where this Viego's going. Too much, man. Too much. Way too much, guys. They're in between turrets and everything. Bye-bye. We need them to make more of a mistake. We back them off, but then my Yasuo and Alistar make the mistake of trying to dive them under their tier 2. So now we just have to adjust here. Mr. Set. We started the play, we might as well keep following it. Mr. Set doesn't dive. Okay, back to the camps. Well, that's a bummer. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. As we go back to the camps, they'll give us some catch-up XP since we skipped them. And now we're going to play for a level up, and then we can skip the camps again and do another play. If that play is successful, then I'll think about the dragon. So see, we got to level 8. That's our power spike on the turn. And now, even though I have the item in the base, even though we have 3 camps up, it's time to make a play here. If you don't make the play and you keep farming, you really lose your opportunity here on J4. Get in there. E, Q, ulti. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Nice. Silas had used his dash, so I can use my ulti to engage onto him. And now, I'll just rinse some camps and unless another opportunity arises. With the ulti down, I'm going to stay on the map again with 1,000,000 gold in the bank. And if Viego doesn't attack, then I can stop him. We don't start the dragon, mainly because I'm just not comfortable with my bot lane. If I had a real ADC, this would be so easy. Righty, job's done. We're getting a whole lot of farm, and then it's very smooth sailing here. Even though the score is only 2-0-1, we're good. Level 9 got our Q maxed, and now we can force the objective. So Sundered Sky, easily Ninja Tabby this game. Control Word Sweeper, and right to the dragon. Sundered Sky giving us HP, AD, ability haste, and our initial auto against the enemy crits, and heals us so we can take so much damage as we're starting the play and actually survive. Ninja Tabby, armor, and reduced damage from auto attacks. Kill this guy. Control Word. Got me, but you have no follow-up. E, Q. Alto. Close. Hiding out this a little bit. Nice knock-up. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Over the wall? Okay. I followed the Sylas since it's the solo laner rather than the Pantheon support. Alrighty, let's just get the dragon. That's what we came for. They tried to set up for a pick, but they just didn't have it. Sylas stunned me. Or not Sylas, the Viego stunned me, but the Sylas didn't follow up, so I was good. I could have flashed the Viego stun, but felt pretty comfortable with it. And bada bing, bada boom. And then how do we know that play is going to happen? Well, the dragon's up, the enemy's desperate, I had farmed everything, and I want to play for the dragon myself. I can't guarantee that they were going to invade me there, but it was just time to do the play around the dragon, and that's how it transpired. If you went top to farm a Gromp, it doesn't even give you a level up, it does nothing. You know? So you got to find the play like that. Knock up. Ooh, if I was a little closer. What is all this? Myth me. Alto. Alto. EQ. Alto. 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 These guys hate. They hate it right now. Q. They hate it right now. Mr. Set, you're next. Where they split the damage onto me and the Yasuo, neither one of us die. Easy play. Hello. EQ. Flash. Oh! Q. Why does he not W? Hard to say. Suppose he dies. Back to base. Quick. No backsies. He had Bork. I was wondering why he was kicking my ass. Black Cleaver will be next. Whole bunch of fucking components. And to the bot side. Let's path towards the top lane. My ulti is down, so now it's time to farm. The enemy is feeling it, though. They're feeling so bad. Okay, they're doing this play without me. It kinda is what it is. I'm gonna keep farming for once. Because they're taking the fight into the enemy, and it just looked like it sucked there. Where I don't have ulti, and the objective's coming up on the top side, it's fine to let that one go. Because since I let that one go and continue just to farm pretty consistently here, then I can make a play top. And it'll be Saul Goodman. But if you reactively go to defend to this play, so bad. So bad. Jarvan only benefits from pushing the game state forward. The only way you do that is with attacks. Q. Ha! Smite. Oh, I don't have smite up? Whatever. Your blue buff. I'm going to have to kill your mid laner now. EQ. Alto. Ulti. Alto. Alto. Hit him. Hit him. Whoa, hey. Yeah, get over here. EQ. Hit him. Hit him. Diego, I love you. The last cone, he won't expect this one. EQ. Nice. Getting his ulti is pretty good. Don't want to go that way, they'll be set. It's another overreach, boys. Too much. Peace. Yeah, he'll start on the Yasuo. They love doing that one. Ooh. Close. Hit him. Close. Just going side to side. This guy's not spinning the W. And that whole time I'm pulling him into the zigs. That's my ADC right there. Can I have these? Let me know. Close. Pull him into my ADC, and that's kind of that. Now, it's time for the Rift Herald. The conditions are not great, but I'll start it up and see what the enemy does. My ulti's coming up, and the dragon's coming up, so we might as well challenge it right here, right now. Nice, they're not contesting. So even though we didn't kill them in that fight, we chunked them, and then that's enough. It's enough to win this objective. As you enter the mid game, you have to start challenging and playing for the objectives. Or again, you don't push the game state forward. Let's farm for the Black Cleaver, and then we'll be in position for the dragon. Yep. Black Cleaver, 1 control ward, thank you very much. This core build is so strong and consistent on J4. Both items giving us tankiness, the Black Cleaver, AD, HP, ability haste, we shred the enemy's armor. Makes it where you deal good damage and you take good damage. And as you're in the mid game, now we can start building true tank items like Frozen Heart and then Spirit Visage, and it's ultra consistent. You always feel good building like this because you have the strong early game items, and then you have the strong late game items with the tank items. Use the E for the vision there, and just start this bad boy up. Now we want to start moving into the enemy jungle, making plays there. We got Alistar, and we can set up the Ziggs and the Yasuo for good fights. If we're farming our own camps as we enter the mid game, it's basically always an L. It's always a waste of time. Yasuo wants his bot turret, so do I. Push, push, push. Back into the jungle. No farming for me. No, I hate farming. Hello, Mr. Silas. Did you think that you could play the game? Ridiculous. EQ. Hit him. Hit him. Good luck killing this guy. Oh, he's dead. Let's drop the Rift Herald now. And just keep pushing. I got one question. Who's gonna stop me, huh? Alrighty, that's one turret. Knock up onto this guy. Knock up onto this guy. Ha! Alrighty, let's take the turret. Alto, alto, alto. If Samira ever turned for an auto attack on me, then I could use the EQ. Alrighty, job's done. Push as much as we can, take all that we can, and then back off. Very nice. Take some of this guy's camps. Guess we should just reset. If I stop to farm, it kind of sucks because the Adacon's coming up. This is why you farm so much entering the mid game. Buzz off, buddy. Solo killed by a Pantheon support. Alright. The reason we don't go in is because killing any of these guys individually doesn't really matter. Not when they're not fully committed to something. That guy's gonna back off. Alright, let's reset for real. Like this play would take away from the Adacon, making it so bad. Armored Advanced. Glacial Buckler. I don't think I've ever built this item in a game ever that I recorded. Glacial Buckler. Both of these giving us more armor, more tankiness as you enter mid-game. It's time to take damage. It's time to team fight, and you're going to be tanking multiple people, so you want to build these true tank items like Frozen Heart to give you some real tankiness. Against a set with Bork, who's with me. Just going to start the Adacon up. They spent a lot of their resources bot side. Kill these guys. Sweeper. They don't want none? Okay. Got the knockup. Ulti onto this guy. Smite. Nice. Oh, he got the fucking thing. Man. EQ. Alto. Alto. Doesn't necessarily matter that they get the Atacon, but damn, I thought I had that smite. Since the enemy commits, they get fucking quadra killed, and it's still a winning play. As you do the objectives, yeah, the objectives are part of the goal, but winning the fight is still going to be more important. All things Jarvan. Just fight, 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 win. Push, push. Since we won the fight, we're going to be able to push and take more of these turrets. Push, 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 push. The E gives us attack speed, so we put that bad boy down. And then we can also Q away from this. Job's done, no time to farm, reset. Go to the dragon. Farm in the early game so that when the mid game starts, I can never ever stop ever. Warden's Mail, another control ward to the bot side. Warden's Mail is super strong. It's armor and reduced damage from auto attacks, just like the Ninja Tabby. Comboing those together, and then with our base armor that Jarvan has, it's super strong. First jungle camp I farmed in like 3 years right there. Just gonna start this up. The team's kind of scattered, but it's fine. The enemy team is too weak to contest, and the Baron's coming up in 2 minutes. That's our real goal. Look at the mini-map, Bob. How do we progress the game next? That's right, we go top lane. Occupy the enemy red side, play for that top turret. We already have these inhibs down. We're not gonna get them again. Any noobs in here? EQ. Fight me, pussies. Nice. Alto. Alto. EQ. Oh, I missed. Waiting. Hit him. Trying to get a knock up on Samira here. Close. Nice. Hit him. Hit him. Ulti. That's probably going to seal the deal, huh? Flash EQ. Auto. Auto. Noob down. Push. Push. Since the enemy contested us there, we just show them what's up. We're too strong for them to deal with. Final score 9-0 and 11. Sundered Sky healing is 2,500. Armored Advance blocking 400. GG. Dude, Jarvan's a fun one. Jarvan is so strong at just saying, this is my game. Actually, this is my game and you're going to have to deal with it. Even with a Yasuo and a Yone solo lane, we won. That's going to put us at Diamond 150 LP. Final damage dealt 16,000. Damage taken 21,000. Conqueror healing is 255. Coop dealing 596. Very nice. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner. And buy group coaching. Peace. Group coaching. Buy group coaching. Listen, Bob. I haven't really nailed the advertisement for this yet, but here's what you get from group coaching. This is going to be a subscription-based service. So you will get access to, let's say, 2 to 4 coaching sessions a week in which we will meet at a scheduled time. So then you'll have the exclusive Discord access. This Discord will be full of like-minded Bobs that are trying to get better. So inevitably, you can be a part of and meet other people doing the exact same thing that you're doing. And we'll also have guest appearances. I'm really excited for this one, where I can have my challenger/pro player friends come in and talk. And even if they're gamers that don't know how to say a single sentence, I can translate for them. So that's going to be a lot of fun for me and a lot of value for you guys. You'll also get access to all the VODs of these coaching sessions. So if you can't be there on the scheduled time or miss a day, no problem. And access to all previous VODs. So the entire history of the group coaching session and, of course, the general coaching playlist. So check that out with the link in the description below. Very excited for that. More news coming soon. Collaboration with my friend Kiray. He's offering the early game jungle course. With this, you'll have pretty easy guidelines of how and why to do things in the early game so you don't get lost, and better yet, can get a lead and carry the game. Check it out with the link below.